Hey y'all, Brandon Hewitt here at Be Random Fishing. It's been a long time since I filmed a video. 2024 was crazy. I only got to fish on the kayak on 12 different trips. That's like once a month. Shoot, in 2023, I think I did that in 1 month, like 12 trips. So it was just a crazy year, 2024 for us. I turned 40 years old in 2024. The channel hit 2,024 subscribers, so that was really cool. Noah graduated high school and went off to college. Before he went off to college, we got to fly to Florida and fish in the ocean with my parents. Oh.
What the? Oh, dang.
He's so full of energy.
I don't even think it is a catfish. You don't. Oh, it is. Oh, it looks like the same one. What are you talking about?
This one's bigger.
No, it's not. That's it.
Oh! Get your bait in there! Yes, get him, get him! Oh, no! So that was an adventure, especially on the way back, because we drove right through Hurricane Milton. We were like a mile from the eye. Never ever drive through a hurricane. It was crazy. There was cars in the ditches, trees flipped over. It was, at one point we were like, for over an hour just stand still in the highway because they had to clear trees that had like fallen over the highway. It was horrible. They canceled our flight. We had to drive back. Never again. Plan ahead. Don't drive through a hurricane. We knew Noah was going off to college, you know, empty nesters, waiting for that retirement. I was gonna fish all the time. Like, it was gonna be the best year. And then we had a surprise. Amanda was pregnant and we had a little baby boy, Ezekiel. He is such a blessing. He's so cute. I can't wait to show you guys, hopefully the first time we take him fishing. Instead of doing a lot of fishing trips, I focused more on Amanda. We did a baby moon trip to Arizona. I did get to fish once on that trip, so it wasn't a total fishing bust. Then he was born and I'm 40 years old. Having a newborn at 40 years old, hence it taking so long for me to film this first video, but we're on a good schedule now. He's doing great, Amanda's doing great, I'm doing great. It's really good to be back in front of the camera, guys. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this video. These are my 3 top baits of 2024. Coming in at number 3, we have, it's actually a hook. This is the Hayabusa Weedless Wacky Hook 202. And this thing is amazing. A lot of fish have never seen anything like this. They've never seen a wacky worm in trees or like in grass, because everybody knows a wacky hook, it's like exposed. You can't fish it around structure. This makes that possible. What I've been putting on it is this Gary Yamamoto custom baits, Senko, just a regular old Senko, tried and true. There's a fish. Oh yeah. That's the 3rd one I got out of there. I hooked him with it. Holy crap, did you see that? A big old bass came up and tried to eat this bass. Oh my gosh. Ooh, there's a bite, I think. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice one, guys. Right in the top of the mouth. That is a healthy fish. Oh, they're finally biting good. Now I got that color figured out. Woo-wee. Look at that bass. Let me show y'all how I rig this real quick. You take your worm and you hook and you count down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 ribs, and you just stick it through. So that's like the center of the worm, right? So if you were to regular wacky hook rig it, it would be like that. And you'd use a smaller hook, usually like a 1 or 2/0. But this is a 4/0 because what you do is you take the hook and you come through, and it's got this monofilament keeper right there that keeps it in place, and then you just bury the hook in the worm, almost like a Texas rig. Just like that. And I know what you're thinking. Wacky worms are supposed to fall straight, but this hook puts a bend in the worm. So you're right, it does fall kind of more like a U, like this, rather than like straight, like a regular wacky worm. But that doesn't matter because they eat it anyways. They love it. I don't know, maybe as it's falling, maybe it adds extra wiggle, you know, to the appendages because it's in a U shape already. I don't know. And the way it is, see how it'll bump off of trees. It'll go right into grass and come right through the grass. I love this setup. It has become my favorite way to fish a worm by far. On to my second favorite bait of 2024. I used to hate hollow body frogs. You guys have seen me trying to mess with those Z-Man frogs, trying to find the right hooks for them, just because the hookup ratio is so much better, until I found this. This is the Jackall Kyera, and it's just a small hollow-bodied frog, but it gets bit. And the hookup ratio is outstanding. See how much clearance there is between the frog and the hooks? Like it wiggles back and forth. It's see that there's just so much play in between the hooks and the frog. It really, really helps with the hookup ratio. The frog is still heavy enough to cast with a bait caster. It's small enough where you can still get hookups on those smaller fish. And this was a blast to fish this summer. I absolutely love this frog. And it really, really does help to pair it with a nice, strong rod and reel. And thank goodness Cast King sent me the deadbolt with the spiral rod. And if you don't have a frog setup, I really recommend this. It is an amazing frog rod, and it'd be a good punch rod too because it has no drag. You don't ever have to worry about the drag slipping. You could just wench, like you could just crank and crank and crank, and it just pulls them right out of the thickest cover. And it really helps with a frog like this. Come on, winch. Come on, winch. Oh. Oh, that's a big one too. Look at that mouth. Oh, woo! That's power fishing. Oh my gosh. Right in the roof of the mouth. Double hooks. Look at that mouth, guys. Woo! God, he's so skinny, but he's long. I didn't bring a tape measure, but I got my scale. Oh, why am I in kilograms? There we go. 2.4 pounds, decent. Oh my gosh, guys, yes. That is the tank we've been looking for. Look how long that bass is. Skinny, but long, up in them reeds. Getting fat for fall. And now to my favorite bait of 2024. It is the Crush City Mayor paired with the Owner Flashy Swimmer Hook in 1/0. And it comes with this Colorado blade, and it also comes with a silver willow blade. Depends on the water quality. If you're fishing like really clear water, you want to fish with that willow blade. If you're fishing a little bit murkier water, this gold Colorado blade will probably do you better. But both hooks pair up with this 3-inch Mayor very well, like perfect, like the hook was made for the bait. Here, I have one rigged up right here. You can see That hook comes right through where it's supposed to. You get like amazing hookup ratios. You can see this bait's beat up. It has pretty good durability. You can catch 3 or 4 fish on each swim bait before they rip in half. This is by far my favorite bait of 2024. I've caught more fish on this than any other bait in 2024. And this is that willow blade. Focus on the willow. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, I caught huge fish on this. I caught small fish on this. I caught so many fish on this in the springtime, in the summer, in the fall. As I catch a fish on the point. Oh, no way. That's a big one too. That is a big bass. Look at this bass. You can slow roll it, you can fast retrieve it when they're protecting fry in the spring. This thing replaced my spinner baits, my chatter baits, replaced my swim baits because it's got that little extra flash. It's weedless, it can come through trees, it can come through weeds. I absolutely love this bait. Paired with the Crush City Mare, match made in heaven. And this bait's old. You saw how tore up it is? It's been sitting on my counter, like not even in a package. And it still smells like black licorice. They did such a good job on these Crush City baits. But I've got so many things planned for 2025, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you guys enjoy the content, and remember to fish, learn, repeat. We'll catch you on the next one. Fish, learn, repeat. I say that at the end of every video. You know, there might be something to that.